I'm going to go over it once with the squeegee. Place it down on a nice, smooth, flat, clean surface. Just take your squeegee and you're just going to go over, starting from the center of the decal towards the edges. What this is going to do is, like I said, it's going to help flatten the decal out, and it's also going to help the vinyl adhere to the pre-mask layer and release off of the release liner. So once you've got that done, you're ready to throw it up on the window. And so the next step for a dry install, you're going to take the decal, you're going to line it up on the window, have your masking tape ready. You're going to get it lined up. Now remember, our decals have a 1/8 inch offset from the edge of the glass to the edge of the vinyl. So that means 1/8 of your window is going to be exposed all around the outside edge. So you're going to line up the corner, throw a piece of tape up, kind of hold it in place, and just do that around the entire decal until you have it in the position you want it in. It does help to have somebody help hold, but it's not necessary if you feel you can handle it yourself. And once you got it where you want it, we're going to take a single piece of masking tape from the very top on the paint all the way across the center of the logo to the bottom. And what this piece of tape is going to do is create our hinge. And you're going to apply this decal in 2 separate sections. So I'm going to choose the section to apply first. Make sure I got my squeegee. I'm going to remove this piece of masking tape. I'm going to start peeling the pre-mask from the release liner back over itself. And as you're peeling, go slow, but watch the edge, make sure all the vinyl is coming up with the pre-mask and not staying on the release liner. If you have a piece that stays, fold it back over, hit it with your squeegee through the pre-mask, and then continue pulling back over. Just repeat that step as necessary. So you're going to peel it all the way over to the center hinge. Try not to go past the center hinge. And you can either hold it here, put a piece of masking tape somewhere where there's not vinyl to help hold this up. Right now it's staying on there from static. Then you're going to take a pair of scissors. I've got a fancy tool here, but you'll use your scissors and cut just to the side of that decal. Make sure there's no residue on the window. And you're going to take your corner and fold it back over and do your best not to let it touch the window. And you're going really small strokes starting from the center of the decal, vertically up and down, with a bit of firm pressure. Now the dry method is you've only got one shot to do this. So take your time, go really slow, make sure you don't have any bubbles under there. Keep a little top pressure on this as you're going through and kind of let the squeegee push the pre-mask down onto the window. If you have little small bubbles, 1/4 inch or smaller, those are an easy fix. Really large bubbles, bigger than 1/4 inch, might be a little tougher to fix, if at all. Just take your time, work it across, make sure you keep taut pressure. You know, don't leave this side loose and this side taut. You know, nice and taut all the way across. That. So once you got this side done, you're going to peel off this hinge piece and any other pieces of masking tape you had holding it on there. The pre-mask is going to hold it onto this side, and we're going to repeat the same thing for this opposite side. So again, slowly pull back the pre-mask with the vinyl. Go slow, make sure all your pieces are coming. If they're not, just take your squeegee, run them across there, and start peeling again. If it's stubborn, just keep working at it. Some of our decals will have edge guides on them. This is not part of the design. It's just to help you line up the decal to the edge of the window. You can leave those on there, get it all the way installed. Once you take your pre-mask off, you can then peel those pieces off. So once you're all the way over the other side, you can remove that piece and repeat the same steps to apply it this direction. Nice taut firm pressure, starting from the center, short strokes. Just like that. So you want to go over it one more time, kind of very lightly, make sure that vinyl adheres to the window. Now, unlike the wet method, you can now pull this pre-mask off. And the vinyl will stay down. Pull slow, just like you were when you're taking it off the release liner, just in case there's a piece of vinyl that doesn't want to stick. If you do have a piece come up, just use your squeegee, gently rub it. Keep working your way across until you get this pre-mask all the way off. Piece of vinyl here coming up, so I'm just going to bring this back over, work that in with the squeegee, and come back around, and set it back down. you got little 1/4 inch or smaller bubbles, those will eventually just work their way out. They'll eventually evaporate. If they're next to an edge, you can work them out with the squeegee. But I typically just let them stay, and they're eventually going to work themselves out as the sun hits them. And that's it, and you're done.